Olive, there's something important I need to tell you.
What is it, brother? Did something happen?
Yep, you see, Mom messed up.
What? What do you mean she messed up?
She stole my wife Bezra's money.
What? No way. I noticed that Mom and your wife didn't get along very well, but I don't think that Mom is the kind of person who would do such a thing, though. Are you sure this isn't some mistake?
I wanted to think that as well, but in reality, the money that was in Bezra's bank account is now gone. We also realized that the money in our joint savings account was slowly disappearing. And not only that, but Bezra herself came crying to me saying that Mom was stealing stuff from her. I need to protect Bezra as her husband.
Kazim, I don't think that your wife is saying the whole story.
Huh?
Do you hear what Mom had to say as well?
What's the point in listening to what a thief has to say?
Huh?
A mother that steals her daughter-in-law's money. I'm embarrassed for her as her son.
But doesn't that mean that only you listen to what Berza had to say?
I told you already, Mom is a thief. There's no point in asking her what happened. The words of a thief can't be trusted, even if she is my mother.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm telling you that you just one-sidedly decided that Mother was a thief, even though you didn't even listen to what she had to say.
Hey, Olive, you're acting a bit strange. I said that the words of a thief can't be trusted.
So, you found her in possession of this missing money?
No, but it's only natural to assume that she already used it. Mom is definitely the culprit here.
I'm saying that you're just calling her a thief for no good reason. Are you reading what I'm texting you, or are you just ignoring it?
If you want to side with the criminal, then go ahead. You take care of Mother.
Huh? What do you mean take care of her?
I kicked Mom out of the house earlier.
What?
I had her take the bare necessities and leave. We're going to sell the rest of her possessions to make up for the money she stole and let her off without telling the police. She should be thankful for that.
You need to do a little bit more investigation, brother.
What?
I applaud your spirit in wanting to protect your wife, but obviously it's also clouding you from making the correct judgment. And because of this, I think you made a terrible mistake by kicking Mom out.
What did you say?
Besides, why would Mom, who's far from poor but is in fact overflowing with money, stain her hands with something that risky? That's why I'm telling you that you need to ask Mom her side of the story as well.
No, but...
I'm done talking with you. You're not thinking straight right now, brother, and therefore it's no use trying to reason.
What did you say?
I'll listen to what Mom has to say. Then I'll decide whether to take care of Mom or not. Goodbye. Mom, where are you right now? Hello, Olive. I'm at the platform of a station. Well, you see, Kazim and his family. They kicked you out of your house, right? Oh, so you already heard. It seemed he didn't even listen to what you had to say, so why don't you come over to my house first? Is that all right? Yep, for now. Brother sounded like he just believed completely what his wife told him, and I think he's making a mistake. I thought that I needed to hear your side of the story first. If in the unlikely situation that you did in fact steal the money, then I'll have to think things through. To be honest, I don't see any reason for you to need to steal someone else's money. Alib, you really are always calm. I mean, brother went to a good university, and it seems like he has a good reputation at work too. But whenever it's something to do with his wife, he suddenly becomes an idiot. An idiot? I think that that's the case this time as well. I see. So I guess I'll ask you, but what really happened? There's his money, right? Of course I didn't steal it. I don't think someone as careless with money as her has any money to steal in the first place. I thought so. Understood. Oh, the train came. Okay, get on the train and get off at F station. Is 30 minutes from now alright? I'll pick you up the rotary in front of the south exit by car. Alright, thank you.
Olive, tell him I need money.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand the thought process you must have had to say something like that the day after you called Mom a thief and kicked her out.
It can't be helped. I tried directly contacting Mom, but it seems she's blocked me, which means that the only way I can reach her is through you.
Well, will you first tell me why you need her money?
Oh yeah, I got home from work earlier, but Bezra wasn't here. I thought she must have gone somewhere, but looking carefully, I noticed that all of her stuff was gone. I went to our bedroom and saw that on the table there were divorce papers and a letter.
What did the letter say?
I'm going on a trip with the person I truly love. Don't look for me, it said.
She ran away?
Don't say it like that. Bezra. Oh, Bezra. I never thought she would leave me like this. But I loved her so much that I would have given her my entire life.
I understand that you don't want to believe this is happening, but will you please stop being an idiot even at times like this?
An idiot?
You wanted me to tell Mom to give you money, right? Which means that you don't have any money now, right, brother?
Yeah. I had a bad feeling after seeing Bezra's letter, so I checked my bank accounts. Apparently someone had been withdrawing my money little by little. This afternoon, my last $2,000 was taken.
So she ran away and used your money to escape?
There was $45,000 in the account before I got married.
There was that much, but you didn't notice until now? Did you tell her the PIN or something?
Yeah. I had Olive take care of all our finances.
Still, you didn't need to give her the money from when you were single as well.
But I believed her and let her take care of it.
That's why I'm calling you an idiot, because you believe everything Berza tells you. Did anything else happen?
Oh, right. I was opening every drawer to see if anything else had been stolen, and I found a paper saying I needed to leave this house.
What? You need to leave?
Apparently the rent wasn't being paid.
Oh, that's right. Ever since you and your wife started living together, you were the one who paid for the rent, right?
I needed to leave by the day after tomorrow, apparently.
I see. This means that the money you were going to use to pay for the rent was taken by Berza as well.
All I have left is the $20 of cash in my wallet.
So that's why you're asking Mom to give you money. You remembered that Mom inherited a vast fortune from her father who was an investor, huh? It seems making you not tell Berza about it was the right decision.
Hey, what should I do now?
Brother, there are some things that Mom wants to tell you.
From Mom?
She says that there's something she needs to tell you about Berza.
What?
She says that Berza's cheating on you.
What?
The day before yesterday, she was going to visit her father's grave and was heading to D Station. That's when she saw Berza and another man enter a love hotel with their hands held together.
What?
Mom was shocked and followed them until the entrance, where she took a picture.
My God.
But it seems that Berza noticed that Mom had found out. Mom wanted to tell you about it yesterday, but Berza was faster and cried to you saying that she had stolen her money, and you know the rest.
This can't be true.
You running out of money was probably another factor.
What do you mean?
Can I say it to you?
Tell me.
You were being treated like her personal ATM.
What?
She had no more money to steal from you, and you were about to find out she was cheating on you. So she decided that it was time to leave. She made sure to take every last penny, it seems.
No way, but this must be a nightmare. There's no way Bezra would...
Hello, brother. Mom says she deposited $10,000 in your account.
What? Really?
She says to do as you please with the money. Maybe to borrow a new house or find Berza or something.
Mother?
But she says not to come meet her for the time being.
What? Why?
Kazim, you forgot that you messed it up 2 times in the past year already when Berza was involved, right?
What? What are you talking about?
First off, you were fooled by Berza's obviously fake crying when she told you that I was bullying her, and so you kicked me out of her house, right? And secondly, what happened the day before yesterday? Again, you were fooled by her poor acting and believed it when she told you that Mom had stolen her money, and so you kicked Mom out without even listening to what she had to say.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but...
Do you know what Mom is saying?
What?
She says that your furious face when you kicked her out of the house was so similar to your father's when he was tricked by another woman and began continuously insulting Mother. She doesn't know what she'll do if you see her again, so she doesn't want you to come and meet her for the time being.
Don't tell me, but is Mom telling me this through you because...
Yup, she doesn't want to text or talk to you on the phone, she says.
No way.
Well, be glad she didn't just cut ties with you.
Huh?
I'll live with Mom from now on. Why don't you settle things with Berza first?
What do you mean, settle things?
Mom showed me the picture of Berza with another man, and I'm certain this other man is a friend of yours.
What?
I'll get the picture from Mom and send it to you later. It'll probably be useful if you want to find Berza and punish her or something.
Olive.
Well, I'm going to be busy taking care of Mom from now on, I guess. Bye.
Yep, thank you for your help, and sorry for what I did.
After that, Brother no longer became an idiot. He immediately found out where Bears and his friend was and swiftly brought punishment upon them. Apparently, the money she stole from Kasim was given back to him by her parents. Berza, now in debt, now constantly worked every day from day to night to pay back the money. Kazim's friend also was made to pay an alimony alongside Berza, and after that, he left her hometown. Kazim was now single and eventually paid back the $10,000 Mom gave him. It seems Mom recognized Kazim's efforts to make up for his mistakes and said, "It looks like Kazim is working hard." I think it will take a bit more time until the two of them fully make up, but I have no doubt they will soon be back together again.
Why was your husband at my child's sports day?
I'm sorry, sister. I left in the middle of Fiona's sports day, even though you invited me.
Don't worry about it. It would be odd if I didn't feel shocked seeing that.
I never thought I'd see my own husband there.
I was really surprised.
Who was that flashy woman with Billy?
I got closer and heard their conversation. They were really excited, saying that's my son. And the woman was saying something like, well, it's my genes.
They were talking about the boy who won the race, right? I wonder if that's Billy's child.
I wonder.
Even though he always said he didn't want children because he didn't like them.
That boy's in 3rd grade, so he's about 9 years old now, right?
9 years ago.
At that time we weren't even married. We hadn't even met yet, right?
Yeah, we met 5 years ago and got married 4 years ago.
I don't have any information since my child just started school. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I'm sorry too. I made Fiona's first sports day a weird atmosphere. It's not Emma's fault. There's no such thing as a lookalike, right?
I understand you don't want to believe it, but isn't that unlikely? It looked exactly like Billy.
Yeah.
It's all because I invited you to the sports day.
Don't say that. I was happy you invited me today. Since I don't have children, I enjoyed cheering for Fiona with all my might. Your lunch was delicious too. It reminded me of my childhood sports days. That's right. It was supposed to end as a fun day.
There's no point in moping alone. Why don't you try asking him directly?
I guess I have to.
First, ask casually, like, what were you doing today?
I see.
See how he reacts to that, and then see what to do next? If he keeps pretending he doesn't know, let's think about it together then.
Yeah, I'll try that.
You can't lose. Men are liars. You need to see that clearly.
I'll try. Why are you out on a Sunday?
I had to work today.
I see. I just got back from going out today too.
Oh. I think I won't be able to come home tonight because I'm busy.
You've been working a lot on weekends recently.
Really, I wish they would give me a break. I mean, it's the weekend.
Thanks for your hard work.
Where were you, Emma? You left pretty early this morning.
I was invited by my sister to watch Fiona's sports day.
Oh.
I left early to help her make lunch.
Fiona is already in elementary school. Your sister-in-law lives in the next town. Right?
That's right. They moved in time for her to start elementary school.
Which elementary school was it again?
Gulliver Elementary School.
Huh.
What's wrong?
Emma, you were at Gulliver Elementary School today?
Yeah, it was fun. Fiona did her best in the race. She came in second.
I see.
Oh, there was this really fast boy in 3rd grade.
Huh.
He was way ahead of everyone else. It was so cool. I remember there was a fast boy when I was in elementary school too.
I guess so.
Didn't Billy also say that he was fast?
No, I wasn't anything special.
I think your mother-in-law once bragged about it. She said Billy was always number one.
I don't remember, it was so long ago.
Oh, sorry for talking so much while you're at work.
No, it's okay.
Should I bring you dinner? I can make a boxed meal quickly. Wait for me.
I don't need it.
Why? It's a waste of time to go and buy it.
My boss just brought me some.
That's great. I'm glad.
Yeah,
It was pretty hot today. I got sunburned and I'm tired, so I'll rest a bit.
do you want a shoulder massage? Should I come home early?
No need to go out of your way. You rest.
I have work though.
Oh, right. It's tough with the overnight shift, but do your best.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry to bother you at this hour, Helena.
It's been a while.
I've been out of touch. I wanted to ask something.
What is it?
Do you know of any women Billy was dating about 9 to 10 years ago?
You're asking about something quite old. Billy is 35 now, so he would have been 25 at the time. Oh.
Do you remember anything?
That rat!
What?
I remember now. The person he was dating at the time was a terrible woman.
Really?
She had blonde hair, wore makeup as if it was for a special event, and her nails were about 10 centimeters long.
She sounds quite flashy.
Yes, I was surprised, but it's not like I'm criticizing her for her looks. It's just that her personality was awful.
What kind of person was she?
You know, when she came to our house, and I cooked and served her food?
Yes.
What do you think she did?
Normally, she would enjoy the meal.
No, the moment she took a bite, she took the plate to the toilet and flushed it all.
Why would she do that?
Right? Can you believe it?
Your cooking is very delicious. I like it because it has a gentle taste.
Exactly. She said, ugh, gross.
She sounds very rude.
If that was all, it would have been okay. Everyone has their own taste in food.
You're too forgiving.
What I couldn't forgive was that she sold all the valuable things in our house without permission.
She sounds like a criminal.
Exactly. She broke into our warehouse, where we had stored heirloom items that my husband had been treasuring, and took everything away. I was so angry that I reported her to the police right away. It seems she didn't end up in prison though.
I see.
I told Billy that if he kept dating such a woman, he would not be allowed to cross our threshold, and I would disinherit him.
So that's why they broke up.
Probably. After a while, he married a respectable young woman like you, Emma, and I was relieved.
So that's what happened.
Did something happen?
I went to my niece's sports day today. There, I saw Billy and a flashy woman cheering for a third-grade boy.
What?
According to my sister who overheard their conversation, they were saying, he's just like my son.
If he's in third grade, he's about 9 years old. It wouldn't be strange if he was in her belly at that time.
I wonder if they have been connected all this time.
If that's the case, it's chilling. My son, although he's my son, is terrifying.
I think he's going to stay at her house tonight. They're probably having a celebration after the sports day. He lied to me and said he had to work overnight.
I can't forgive him. Not only did he deceive me, but he also deceived you, Emma.
I'm more sad than angry.
I wonder if that's the reason why we can't have a child.
He's probably paying her something like child support. If I had a child, it would double the cost, so maybe he didn't want that.
Hold on for 2 weeks.
What?
Let's gather evidence and confront him.
How do I do that?
I'll arrange for a detective through a lawyer I know. You don't have to do anything. Let's also squeeze him for consolation money.
But
He's wasted 5 years of your life. Are you going to take it lying down?
no, I shouldn't.
Be angry, cry.
Helena,
I'll help you so that you can do that. Just bear with it a little longer.
thank you.
All right, I'm fired up now.
Remember the day 2 weeks ago when you said you were staying at the office for a holiday shift?
What about it?
Where did you really stay that night?
What?
What were you doing that day?
Like I said, I was working.
I asked your colleagues, and it seems no one worked overtime that day.
Did you really go out of your way to check that? That's embarrassing. Won't you be honest with me? I was working, but had some meetings outside. I just didn't want to explain all that.
You won't admit it, will you?
What are you talking about?
You were at Gulliver Elementary School that day, right?
Why on earth would I go there?
It was your son's sports festival, wasn't it? You said you went to my niece's sports festival.
You saw me there?
You looked happy cheering. Of course, the kid is a fast runner just like you. He must be really cute to you.
It's not like that.
What do you mean it's not like that? 9 years ago, you broke up with that woman because Helena was strongly against her, but you had a child with her, didn't you?
Did you hear it from my mother?
She called her a rat, a thief without common sense, she said.
She was like that back then, but she changed after having a child.
Then you should have convinced Helena to accept her.
No matter how many times I asked her, she wouldn't.
So you married me to put your parents at ease while secretly maintaining another family.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist watching my child grow up. He resembles me and has good athletic abilities, and it felt good to have someone like a mini-me.
I wanted someone like that too, but you strongly refused, so I gave up. I forced myself to accept that it might not be so bad to just live as a couple.
I was afraid that if I had a child with Emma, my affection for my other child would decrease. I couldn't bear the thought of making him feel less loved.
I'm not a dummy to cover up your double life.
I'm sorry.
Helena paid for a detective.
What?
We have clear evidence that you have a secret child and a family.
Don't drag my mother into this.
It was Helena's offer.
You've got to be kidding me.
But the detective didn't just find out about that.
What else?
The woman you were with is getting arrested.
What?
It seems she hasn't changed her thieving ways.
Are you kidding me?
The detective was surprised too. He thought it was an infidelity investigation, but he ended up capturing a shoplifting scene.
What will happen to the child if she gets arrested?
I don't know. He goes to a facility or you raise him.
That's not funny. I only meet him occasionally. I couldn't handle such a bratty kid every day.
What?
It must be the mother's fault. He's always causing problems at school, and the only decent thing about him is his athletic abilities. He doesn't even get attached to me when I show up occasionally, calling me old man.
You're saying something completely different from before.
To be honest, I was just enjoying playing father. When I yelled, "Have you done your homework?" or hit him for speaking rudely to his mother, it felt like I had become a decent person.
What a person.
So, I won't raise him. I guess he's destined to go to a facility.
The man I loved for 5 years was such a jerk.
Now we can make a baby without any worries. How many should we make?
Don't joke around.
Well, a lot has happened, but it looks like everything is settling down, so let's pretend nothing happened and start over. Even Helena likes Emma, so it's fine to continue as we were.
Are you out of your mind?
What?
Who would start over with you? I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your voice. Helena is sitting next to me and feels the same way.
Why are you angry? It's all in the past, isn't it?
What's over? His life is still ongoing, and we have to move on too. You can't just drop him and say it's over.
You're too serious.
I'm going to claim damages from both you and your affair partner.
Please, spare me.
If you've laid hands on the child, I'll also report it to the police.
Stop it.
Also, Helena has something to say about your child.
This stupid son.
Mother, I'm your biological son. Don't be mean to Emma like this.
Shut up. Be quiet. About your secret child, I'm going to take him in.
What?
I failed at parenting. I let a jerk like you loose in the world. And that jerk went on to pass on his genes. I can't repeat the same mistake. So, I'm going to take responsibility and raise this child.
I just said some pretty harsh things.
Have you acknowledged the child?
Of course not. He's going to be listed in the family register.
Put him in your family register immediately.
I don't want to.
Just do it.
Jeez, give me a break.
Helena, you're wonderful. I couldn't do what you're doing.
You're just bored in your old age, right?
You should stop snapping like that from today.
Why?
You're getting arrested, getting fired from your job, being abandoned by your family. It's going to be tough, so why not change your heart too?
What? Why am I getting fired?
The detective found out. You were staying at another woman's house pretending to be on an outside job.
What?
Your company is strict about that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yes, they are. I've even been told recently to wear a GPS, and I was wondering what to do.
Isn't that good? You're free from the constraints of your company.
I'll lose my income.
You had another affair besides your second family. I must be quite a fool for not noticing.
Wait a minute, how much is the compensation?
Well, look forward to the claim.
I can't do it. Please, help me.
The mother of the child was arrested for theft, and Billy's violent behavior also came to light. As the mother was going to prison, she quickly relinquished parental rights, but sent a letter to my in-laws demanding money since she was giving them the child. Helena laughed and tore it up. My in-laws are raising the child who has been registered in Billy's family registry. Although Billy avoided serving time, he was fired for violating work rules, and even had to pay for the hours he had skipped. Our divorce was finalized, and I claimed $15,000 each from the two women. Billy's total compensation exceeded $37,000, and he was also told by Helena to send $400 a month for child support, so he's working triple shifts with no time to sleep. According to Helena, the little guy is a really good boy. I hope that the child will have happy days.